Good morning students, hope you all are doing fine at your homes. Today we will discuss the topic transpiration. So what is transpiration? Transpiration is the loss of water from the leaves and from the other aerial parts of the leaves. Now question will arise, why transpiration or how transpiration is useful for the plants. So first of all, consider it as a stem. Transpiration helps to create a kind of a suction in the stem so that it can absorb the water and other minerals from the roots. First point is that it helps to create the suction in the stem so that it can absorb the minerals and water from the soil. And the second main important point of transpiration, it is useful for plants because it provides the cooling effect in the plants. Because continuously water is lost from the tips of the leaves, so it provides kind of a cooling effect. So there are three main types of transpiration. First one is stomatal, second one is cuticular, and the third one is lenticular. As the name indicates, stomatal one, in this kind of transpiration, loss of water is through the stomata of the leaves. In the second one, cuticular, in this type of transpiration, it occurs in the surface of leaves. Directly, there is a difference between cuticular and the stomatal one. As in the stomatal one, loss of water is through the stomata of the leaves. But here, in this cuticular, it occurs directly through the leaf surface. And the last one, that is our lenticular. In lenticular one, it happened in the old woody stems, and through the old small pores are present in the old woody stems, and through that water is lost. Out of these three, stomatal, cuticular and the lenticular, stomatal one is the most common one, and cuticular and lenticular, they are not much common in the plants. So next we are going to demonstrate the process of transpiration, how transpiration takes place in plants. For that we will take three different kind of arrangements, setups. In A setup, we are having a well-potted plant with us, and we will take a well-potted plant with a leaf which is having the leaves, broad leaves. We will take the broad leaves one. Okay, in the second one also we will take a potted plant with the broad leaves. And third one, we will take a wooden log along with a dry cobalt chloride paper. Dry cobalt chloride paper is a litmus paper, and it is used as a indicator of moisture, because in coming in contact with the water vapors or small droplets, it will change into pink color. So we will see the setups A, setup B and the setup C. In setup A, we will have a well-potted plant along with the broad leaves. And on the upper side, we will invert it with a bell jars. Bell jars are there so that there will be no loss of water vapor. We will keep these arrangements in the sunlight for half an hour. Half an hour is most probably enough for them. So after half an hour, but in the first arrangement, only well-potted plant is there. In the second arrangement, B1, we are having the well-potted plant also. Along with that, we will have a chloride paper also, cobalt chloride paper, which is attached to a wooden log. We will pend it or we will attach it with a wooden log so that we can check whether transpiration happened or not. And in the third one, C1, we are only having the dry cobalt chloride paper. So in the first one, after half an hour, you can see the droplets are there. That means transpiration process occurred here. Okay, so this one is the first main, you can say visibly we can see that transpiration happened. That because of these small water vapors. Okay, in the second one, water vapors are also there, but along with that, we have attached here cobalt chloride paper, and in coming in the contact of the water vapors, it will turn into pink color. As I have told you, it is a litmus paper, indicator for the moisture, small water droplets, so it will turn into pink color. So in A and B setups, it is clearly visible that transpiration happened. Here we can see water droplets, and here also water droplets are there. Along with that, dry cobalt chloride paper turned pink. In the third setup, that is our C setup, no change of tricobalt chloride paper is there. Why? That because we are not having any kind of plant here. That means no transpiration happened. So that means in C1 tricobalt chloride paper doesn't turn into pink one. Our C setup is a control experiment. We put here for showing the control one. Okay. So by there is a visible changes in this A and the B setups. From that we can conclude that transpiration is actually clearly visible in the plants. Thank you and have a nice day.